Good evening and welcome to A Curious Obsession. My name is Keith and I'll be your host tonight. Hope that you're looking forward to some interesting, janky, combo, silly sort of content. I mentioned it a couple weeks ago, but there was a card in Modern Masters. I want to call it Smash Up, but that's not right. Oh, can't remember the set, but the one where you get 2 packs of 20 and smash them together. Yeah, that set. Called Pool of Vigorous Growth. It was one of the many cards that introduced mechanics that could only really work in a digital environment. Pay X, you tap the artifact, you discard a card, and create a token that's a copy of a random creature with a mana value of X. Activate only as a sorcery. You could create a card, you could use a card like this in physical Magic, but you'd have to have a deck of creatures sorted by mana cost, mana value, and of course you wouldn't have access to everything. You'd have access to whatever it was you get your hands on. This gives you access to any card that could be played in Arena. This includes all of the cards from any of the sets that have actually been released, any of the cards that were part of sets that were released in some of the beta testing, and any of the cards that you can get from any other card, which includes cards like the ones from this set of the same name. Where is my drop that down there. Yeah. So the set I'm talking about is Jumpstart Historic Horizons. So in the Jumpstart Historic Horizons, there's a few cards that will conjure a card to your hand or conjure a card into play. Momir, one of the used to be Friday Night Magic, now it's Midweek Magic, and sometimes they do it for other modes of play, but it's a super mode, I suppose, where you start with a can't think of the word again. Logo. You get them from some of the commanders. Basically, you start with this ability in play that you can use once every turn. Pay X, discard a card, create a token that's a copy of a random creature card with that mana value. So you're creating a copy of a card, so the card actually has the mana value, so it thwarts some of those cards that try and blow up tokens that have no casting cost. You actually get the card. And so I wanted to build a deck around this. I saw it played when I was playing Jumpstart Historic Horizons, and I knew it was a card that I was going to build around. And so what I did was I built a Selesnya deck with Pool of Vigorous Growth as kind of the centerpiece. It's not essential, but it certainly gets its bang for its buck when it gets moving. And if you're going to play one card that creates tokens, you might as well play other cards that get tokens or that do something fun with tokens. One of my all-time favorites is Rhys the Redeemed. You can create elf warrior tokens, which is great, but you can also double the number, create a creature token for each creature token you control that's a copy of that creature, effectively doubling your field. One of the go-tos and one of the deficits with most Selesnya decks, unless you're getting some flyers, is you do tend to have a weakness to the air. So Angelic Ascension gets me more tokens, and they're angels. Granted, these are 0 casting cost angel tokens, so they can get wiped out with most anything, but they are flyers. The other thing you want, if you're going to be playing with tokens, is ways to double down. So for Battle of Bretagard, create a token warrior, create a token elf warrior, choose any number of tokens, and create a copy of each of those different ones. Then, of course, Anointed Procession and Parallel Lives to double down when any of them come into play. Conclave Cavalier to get a fairly costed Vigilant 4/4 on the field that creates tokens when it dies. Maja to buff all of my tokens and create tokens when basically it's a landfall ability. Before there was, I don't know why they didn't call it landfall, but yeah, effectively it's a landfall ability. And then some cards to create some tokens, and of course your normal selection of green and white lands with some forests and plains to boot if you need them. And of course I chose different images for each of my basic lands. Legion's Landing to give us a few more 1-drops and some more tokens, and an extra land if we need it that will continue to make tokens. So this is the deck. Path to the World Tree. So you could get stuck in a jam and not be able to find that 4th land. This can sometimes get you out of it, and it also gives you a little bit of card draw and a little bit of damage, direct damage, as well as more tokens, provided you get the World Tree. Otherwise, it's just pay to fetch a land, fetch a basic land. So tokens, more tokens, more tokens, more tokens, more tokens, more tokens. And then Calix Destiny's Hand I saw played against me in a Enchantress deck. And yes, it can fetch one of my enchantments, which there are quite a few of. But it can also exile a creature. And the exile is not dependent on Calix staying around, so I can let Calix die and get rid of that beast that is interfering with my ability to smack you down. It's also got some other funds, and if I ever get to the ultimate, I'm going to have tokens coming out my ears. But that's the deck. It has fared reasonably well. I wouldn't say it's been awesome, but it's fared reasonably well. I play it in just the regular play queue. It is day 1 of the new season, so I should probably get after some rank. But we will start here, and we will go from there. Play a bit with this deck here, and then we'll see what we do next. Probably draft or sealed of Midnight Hunt. So let's go ahead and roll with play here. Get my pool. Let's roll. Hopefully we'll find some good, solid gameplay. There are some cards that definitely wipe it out, and it can get hamstrung because it does have that short leash on the 1-drops and 2-drops, but we will just kind of hope it rolls and get us a half dozen games in. If you're joining us tonight, thank you. Yeah, love to see some chatter in the chat, but obviously we don't mind folks that just want to hang out and see some janky play. That is the way we tend to roll. I think it's been a couple weeks since I've gotten anything up on YouTube, so we will try and cull this and get some of this on YouTube. That is a beautiful hand. We got 3 lands. Got basic lands, got some green, got Path to the World Tree for land number 4, Legion's Landing, and Calix for 4-drops. This should go just fine, provided, you know, all things considered. Ooh. What are we playing against? Oh, it's the same standard deck. Let's roll. Drop the plains. Oh, getting a little bit of lag here. It happened last week. I'm not really sure why. I think it may be because I'm trying to do too much with pop-outs. If that keeps lagging, I will probably restart Arena after game 1. That is kind of what we expected to see. That is our 4th land, so we don't need to rush into anything. We will go ahead and grab another land, because the lands are great to cull out. We'll grab a forest, since we've already got 2 of our plains. And no attacks. Thank you. Usually against this, we'll see the angel come out. Oh, it's a little different. Selesnya for sure. Absolutely. So you are probably playing something to bring that back. There's our 3-drop, which is beautiful. So we'll drop that out there. Drop our 3-drop. That's what we like to see. We would prefer to have had the vampire stick around. I might blow up my enchantment. People do tend to do that. We will let them through if they try to swing this time. Oh, black. Okay, fair enough. Death touch. So, oh, hello. We're gonna say no to that. Kind of hate to, but yeah, we're going to. Oh, I keep forgetting. I want to hide it under this and see what happens when it transforms. I think nothing happens, and it just goes away. Because it's not in play, but it's not in play. I don't think it carries it with it, but we'll have to find that out at a later date and time. Ooh. Fair enough. Get your guy back. That's cool. 1, 2. Submit. No cards to choose. Fair enough. We will put that out. And no attacks. I don't know what he's going to fetch. Metal Canuck. Oh, heavy metal fan from Canada, I suppose. Okay. Mortal lands. More mana. I will kill you if you swing. There we go. There is my 5th land, which is beautiful. And there is my pool of vigorous growth. And let's see if we can find another enchantment. Ooh, that's a tough call. Oh no, that's not a tough call at all. Yes, absolutely. 1, 2, 3. 3 attacks. Probably gonna let him go. Oh, hey, block 1. And then we'll get the other one out. And in turn. And this is kind of where we want to be, 6 or 7. If we draw a land, we will probably hold it. He's still somewhat threatened. Okay. Okay. I see what you're doing now. That's cool. Okay. So we're gonna bring out the second one. And we're going to play a land. And we're going to kill you. You. That. And we're going to put it under that. And we just have the 2 left. And then we've got 4. So we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pay 4. Auto pay. Discard a land. No attacks. Thanks. And that should be good enough. Bringing out 7, a 4, 7 cost. Probably sack that. Get some bears and some cards. And see what they do. Okay, some soldiers. That's cool. They're big. That's fun. Okay. So it should be 2, 4, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 7. Auto pay. Oh, cancel. We have 8 somehow. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Auto pay. No. You got 4 blockers. You're swinging for a lot. I don't think it's enough to kill me, though. Good death touch. That is a liability of picking 8, I think. 9 is really ideal. That's fun. Lots of... I don't think he's got a way to make it unblockable. So you're coming in... You don't have any cards in hand. So that's 8. 28. So you are really the only one I need to block. You've got mana to power it, but I don't know what you're going to do with it. I suppose you could flash something in. But I don't know what. But you're flashing it to your hand. Not. Yeah, I'm at 57 life. You got 1 mana untapped. Put it on top of your library. Go ahead. Oh, lifelink. Nice. Very good. Okay. So we'll drop this. You gain 2 life. Opponent loses 2 life. Pass 3 these 2 names. It doesn't matter who. Auto pay. Should be 2. 1, 2. Auto pay. That one. Okay. Okay. The best choice would be that black one that Okay. 13. Okay. That's a cool effect. They're very big. You've got 13. You've got 21 life. They all have lifelink. Yeah, I don't have a way of dealing with that. But that's kind of cool. Fair enough. Yeah, I think they get it. Because I can't get past that life gain. That's a really cool choice. I might have to get one of those. I didn't even think about what that did. Okay, good game. Oh, see, it does keep it. How about that? No. Got way more than I can beat. Yeah, you don't have to block them all. But you can, and you'll kill them all. You've got plenty. Oh, cleared out all my things. That might not be a bad card to think about adding to my deck. Another enchantment. It's got a steep cost. 3 white. But that's cool. So he's got the March of Multitudes, which definitely could be cool. I'm gonna have to grab that because that's an instant. I know I got a couple of those. Oh, but that goes together so well. Well played, sir. Well played. We should have an icon for that. Took away all my emoticons. I'm gonna have to fix that. Emotes. Yeah. You. sorry for the interruption. But I got that sticker, that emote for midweek magic last week and enabled it apparently, and that cleared all of my other ones. Kind of silly. Should be able to have them all. Alright, Dark Tendril. Let's see how we can do. The first game kind of showed off what we do. It just kind of failed us in the long run. Okay, we need a green. Yeah, we'll keep 7. We'll start with Legion's Landing. And then we'll go on to Rhys unless we draw an untapped green land. In which case we will. Oh, yay. I'm not going to block it, of course. Of course. Yep. Beautiful. I do like it. I mean, certainly worthwhile. Sure. I don't have anything else to play. Last turn. I haven't seen one of these decks before. I mean, I've seen them posted online, the modular artifacts. Yeah, they're usually worth off. And I got 2 of them. That's a decent draw engine. Yeah. Don't have a way to deal with that. I just don't. Green. Go ahead. Phyrexian mana symbol. Pale life. Yep. No, sir. Sure. Bunches and bunches of little things. Nice. That's fine. Okay. Hey, look, we got another one. Thanks. I think you're saying nice about mine, not yours, but that's okay. 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 More. Sure. No blocks. That's fine. It's only 5. Okay. We will pump this for 2. 1, 2. A2. Auto pay. Discard the pool. Thanks. Combine Guildmage. I got a surprise for you. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's a cool combination. Another one. Fine. Oh, I need it. Mm-hmm. Okay. It doesn't matter. What do we get for 5? 5. Let's see. +1, +1, +1. No attacks. Lifelink, that's brutal. Brutal. Sure. Why not? Okay. Put it on the bird. You can have one. One blocker. That's what we're looking for. So we might be able to kill you. We're gonna get 16 more of them. Yep. Yep, hasty boys. A bunch of them coming your way. That'll get you 2. I think that's going to be insufficient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's at least 6 4s. That's the way the cookie crumbles. You had to have blocked at least 1 more. That is the way it's supposed to work. All of a sudden, there's a big honking army, and a little bit of riot doesn't hurt anybody. I mean, it doesn't hurt me. It may leave my opponent in shambles with all those tokens gone. But yeah, that is kind of the way it's supposed to go off. And that's actually, it's not a top tier deck, but it's a pretty potent deck. It's kind of combo-y, but it plays up there with some of the big boys. And that's the fun thing about my deck, is with different tokens, I'm gambling every time I proc, but often enough the gamble pays off. Let's do it again. So that's 1 and 1. That is better than I do on average with my jank decks. I think this one is actually more solid. The pool is just a trinket. It's definitely got some bang. I mean, it was what brought me out to 20 some odd creatures. I could have certainly attacked with more and guaranteed the win. Alright, so we got a 1-drop, another 1-drop, a 3-drop. So we will keep 7. Sure. Scry. Going against some... Oh dear, can't remember the name. No, that's useless. I don't need 2 of them. I mean, unless they decide they want to blow mine up. In which case, 2 is not a bad thing. Well, there's my 4th land. Here's Rhys. Lands. Go get the lands. Blue, black, green. Okay. You're doing something janky. Fair enough. My land, my stuff is just not moving. That's fine. Green. You. Yeah, I know. I go. I'm going. Don't worry about me. It's fun. Oh. Well, they didn't want to play. They didn't want to play? Oh, they should have wanted to play. That wasn't gonna work for you, was it, dude? Alright, that's 2-1. That's a decent record. For me. For starters. We'll get a few more done. Yeah, and that is, again, that is close to the ideal start. I'm looking for that 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, and then any of my 4 drops are good. Still getting a little bit of lag there. Not enough to really upset the apple cart. But we'll watch it. Alright, 1 drop, 2 drop, 4 drop. Only have 2 lands, so we kind of wished we had the basic land to start. Let's see if we draw one. Not a basic land. So we're going to hurt ourselves. Hit 2 life. Because we gotta stay on curve. This will get us our 3rd land. And then we just hope into our 4th land. You can blow it up. That's fine. It's mostly just a trinket. Oh. There's our... I don't actually need our 4th land. Yeah, I suppose we do need our 4th land. White. Going with the plains. I'll take. Because odds are you're... Oh. I don't know what you're playing. It should have... Yeah, that's what I thought you were playing. You aren't fooling anybody. Another Castle Garenbrig. Champion of the Perished. Oh, nice. Okay. It's a new one. Token creature zombie. Hello. They should really beat us hands down. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, now it holds up, because they got the instance to play. Sure. Is it either is it turns or is it spells? I'm not sure which from looking. Can I play it again? I'll keep casting it. Thank you. What you got? 2, 4, 5. Trying to get to the, you haven't, foretold it yet. You're still playing with 5 mana. Something is it? Oh, we got the splasher right there. Oh, search for Escanta. I hope you hold counter magic for that. To protect that. It is an enchantment. Yeah, that's an enchantment. Okay. You need 7 cards. 7 cards in your graveyard. And you need to keep me from messing with it. I really kind of need another land. 2 more land, I suppose. Fine. Oh, there's a land. How about that? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Look, I got a thing. And you don't have a counter for it. That one. Kelly, I won't do anything. I got your search for Escanta. Oh, you can bounce stuff. That's cool. What do you want to bounce? I don't know if that's what you wanted to bounce. I don't think it was. Okay. What you gonna do now? Okay. What spell are you gonna cast? Okay. Okay. You go out there and show him who's boss. That's something. That's fine. You. Bye, Teferi. Thanks for playing. Sure. Two, 4, 6, 7. Dangerously close. Can't remember whether it's 7 or 8. Give it a run for the money. Need 10 for that. Music's Mastery or fetching a card. Okay, that's fine. No blocks. I'm gonna have to do something with the stuff I got. It's turn time. If you're doing turns, there would have been no reason for you to not. Yeah, swing into that. I'd appreciate that greatly. You gotta take the birds out. Well, you have to take everything out. Okay. Good game. No block. Remember this card that was on top of my deck? Yeah, beautiful.
Love you.
Love you too. Alright, so let's do this. It doesn't really matter. And we'll put that under there too. Because why ever not? Good game. You put the cards there. Like you should have remembered. But still. Would have gone one more turn. Probably would have won on the next turn. Those gear hulks are a beast. I haven't collected the whole set there. That's one set I really need to figure out how to invest in without spending buckets of money just to get a few cards. That's 3 in 1. We will keep going. Three and 1. I like that record. This is how we do it. There's the 1. Probably not dropping that for 2. We're going to stutter a little here. We need our 3rd land. We'll see what we draw. We got 2 draws to get. I mean, we don't need this on turn 2, so we just need a land in the next bit. Simic. Yep. Okay, not what I would prefer. It's only going to matter because we're going to draw the wrong thing. Play a land or a Merfolk and you come through for 2. Acceptable. 3. Nice. Stay classy, Merfolk. Stay classy. Oh, there's my temple garden. I think we're going to pay 2 life for it. It shouldn't be a counter deck, although it's probably going to have some kind of counters. Okay, that's fine. You won't kill my angel. Doesn't have the one out that's unblockable yet. So we will hold our ground and hope for another land. Maybe we're going to do fine with some creatures here quick. Not a island. Merfolk. There's my 4th land. That's what we like to see. Okay. You are sacrificial. We are in a pretty decent position. At some point you do have to swing. Not their lord? It's not their lord. That's fine. Got one card in hand. Oof. Oof. Take out your lord. That's also like it's a decent deck. Those Merfolks can come out quick, and like this is nasty. Drop a few Merfolk, tap down your opponents. I might have wanted to take that one out. That's probably a better choice. I don't have any islands. Yeah, so I should have taken that one out. One of these days I'm going to build my Simic Merfolk deck. That's 4 in 1. This might turn into the best record I've had with any of my decks. This is actually a half decent specimen. All right, game 6. I think at this point we are going to play till we lose. That first one was just a better version of our deck. I mean, it didn't do this quite the same thing, but it was Selesnya tokens. They had black. I don't know what black is. That is less than we could hope for, but we'll keep it because we don't need anything until turn. We can't do anything until turn 2 anyway. Another Selesnya. Selesnya is brutal. Right? And we'll get out. Cool. We got 4 lands, so we're just kind of going a little slow. There are some 0 drops I could try for, but I'm spending a card for possibly nothing, which is not what we want to do. Yes, it's very obvious what I'm doing. That. If you're not doing anything, no reason for me to rush. Next turn could change everything, but excuse me. Two Selesnya decks playing chicken. Ooh, okay, Selesnya Life. Gotcha. I see now. Oops, no. That's not what I want to grab. I want this. And this, because I don't want you to smack me. I'll probably take it as long as it's not more than 5. We only got 3 mana, so it's unlikely to be more than 5. But we'll see. Cool. Fair enough. So, nope. No, you stay there. We'll do you first. There. And then we'll do you. And then we'll do you. And then we'll do you. Come on. And then we'll pass. You're stretching. You need that 4th land. And you didn't want to give me a land. You really didn't. Land would be ideal here for me, because I'll drop Maja. Okay. More life. Gotcha. That is not life. We will go ahead and throw that out there, though. Oh, if you're playing that combo deck, I'm going to be very sad. You keep looking at that one. It does the same thing as it did before. Yeah, there is a possible infinite combo. Create a creature. Oh, okay. Tap or untap. Tap target creature to send player controls equipped to. Yeah, you do that. No. No, because you don't have to kill it. Stop it. Just you. I don't think that's what you wanted. Okay. And you certainly could have something potent there. Okay. Okay. I don't think that did what you thought it would do. It certainly may have, but... Jesus. Okay. Okay. Come and get me. need to tap something, and yeah, that's fine. Ooh. Oh, that's so tempting. If you don't represent lethal, I'm probably just going to take it. But we're at parity. I'm gonna have to blow something up. One of the 2/2s, probably. Tralasara, that's fair. And you gotta have some life gain behind her. We only have 4 in the air. Equip 2? Yeah, equip 2. Sweet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what that does. 2 angels for the price of 1. It's a good deal. I get a land, I'm in 6 creatures this turn. So I'll get the 2 here. Yes, absolutely. The nice thing about that ability is it's really, really tricky to counter. Because in order to counter it, you've got to counter the ability of an artifact, which is uncommon. There's certainly plenty of spells to do it, plenty of effects to do it, but you have to kind of plan for it. All the stuff you got's on the ground, and I'm fixing to raise an army. Which is going to make her pitiful. you could still have it. I mean, a Wrath effect to do it. Power this up. Tax, tap target. Yeah, that's irrelevant. There's multiples of everything. And there's fitting to be a bunch of them. Really, a Wrath effect is the best thing you could possibly do. Gaining life is meaningless. I just stick a 1/1 in front of things. Okay. Yep. Ready? The effect is on the stack. Oh, you could, I doubt you would though, because that's not what that deck does. To settle the wreckage, destroy all the creatures. Player has a 4/4 vigor, draw a card. I suppose you might, because you do tend to get the big creatures out there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really, right now, the only way you win is board wipe. You're not playing blue, so there's no way for you to tap down everything. It's unlikely you have a way to tap down everything without blue. Never say never. But yeah, this is quite an army. Just need the commander. Yep. It blows up. 5-1, 6-1. I don't even know. This might be all we have time for tonight. Oh, I changed my. Oh, yeah. We might just do this and call it a night. Call it early. Play till we lose? I think so. I think we will just play until we lose. Oh, gotta see what it is. Ooh, Elemental Expressionist. Somehow I don't have 4x4 of those. I don't know if I have any of those. Okay. Alrighty, folks. Let's do it again. It gets really, really hard to fight when You quadruple. Well, you increase your battlefield by 80%. 1 and 2 and 3. Let's go. One. And a 2. $19, sorry, buddy. Yes. It's that. That does that. Dimir, something, Dimir Mill. Oh, you should definitely beat me. I should not be able to keep up with that. But we shall see. Get your life. Land. Okay. There goes 3 of them. Oh, there's land. Sweet. Maybe I'll take it. Get one of those. Sure. Not very nice. Yep, you can see what I do now. Sure. By all means. Okay. Okay. That's 6 off the top. Ooh, that's 12 off the top. Ouch. Nice. Yeah, let's go for Swampy. Time to 30. Yeah, you really should kill her. Hey, look what I found. Cool. Sure, well, it's relatively irrelevant. Ouch. Nice. I shouldn't be able to win at this point. Okay. This is a nice bookend game. Like, that says something. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Yeah. I don't think it's going to matter, friend. I don't know that it matters what you block with. It's fine. Mm-hmm. 6 down to 10. Oops. Yep. Okay. Oh, nice. Yep. Oh, I only have 5? Hmm. I only have 5. Sure. Yep. Yep, good game. I will accept that loss. Dimir versus Selesnya. I would probably bet on Selesnya every time. So that's the deck. Selesnya tokens built around Pool of Vigorous Growth. I did make one misstep there. It didn't matter because I didn't draw a land and I never got any of my doublers down. So it was inconsequential. I would have had another 5-drop down, which probably would have died earlier. But yeah, it's a super fun deck. I love tokens. I've always liked Selesnya. And that random, like, ooh, am I gonna get something that's just perfect for this game state? Or oh, it's for the legend. That doesn't do a whole lot of good. Again, this is the deck, and I think I had it active on, let's see, it should tell me. It should show deck list there, maybe. Yeah, it does. Fantastic. So it does show the deck list there. So yeah, Pool of Vigorous Growth, built around some doublers, some other stuff that does tokens, one little piece that can eliminate an obstacle, and just some fun all around. 5 and 2, 6 and 2, solid record for what it is. If you want to build it, test it, check it out, go for it. I will put this video up on, or this portion, well, actually most of today's show there up on YouTube, hopefully by about Monday. And I'm going to try and figure out how to get in the rhythm of updating what I'm going to do on here by about Tuesday, so folks know and can jump in and check out what my plans are.